Have you ever felt disappointed because your expectations weren't met by something or someone? Well, I have a fair share of it myself. Just like my recent trip to Boracay. Surely, I admired the fine white sand and the clear blue waters. But behind it, I wasn't expecting what I saw. Actually, having our expectations violated isn't relatively new. In fact, we experience expectancy violations, especially in communications. Professor Judee Burgoon explained this in her expectancy violations theory, or EVT. According to the theory, we have expectations about the behavior of another person based on social norms, as well as on our previous experience with the other person and the situation in which the behavior occurs. Here's an example. Korean drama Reply 1988 follows the story of a group of friends and their families living in the same neighborhood. In this part of the series, one of the friends suddenly confesses his feelings to the only girl in the group. When our expectations are violated, it may arouse and distract their recipient, shifting greater attention to the violator and the meaning of the violation itself.
올해 졸업할 때 주려고 그랬는데 이제 준다.
This is where the violation valence come into the picture. According to the theory, we first try to interpret the meaning of the violation and then figure out whether we like it or not. EVT states that when your expectations are met, you don't notice the behavior. But when they are violated, you become distracted by the behavior. This can draw your attention and lead you to begin evaluating the other person's actions. Notice her nonverbal behavior, the facial expression, the eye movement, the silence. In EVT, the relationship of a person to another also determines how they perceive the expectancy violation. In our example, the violator didn't want his friend's expectation to be violated, so he just treated it as a joke.
됐냐 병신아?
뭐가 돼?
이게 네 소원이라며.
무슨 소?
It can also be noted that, because of their friendship spanning back when they were younger, we can see that they didn't mind the confession after. The degree to which they found his behavior, according to EVT's reward valence, is rewarding despite the violation. As explained in the theory, ambiguous behavior by a valued communicator will be taken as positive, but such behavior by an unrewarding communicator will be taken as negative. Knowing all these, it teaches us to be more observant of the nonverbal cues and in setting our expectations, because there are different violations that may occur. Finally, Judee Burgoon leaves us this advice. When you aren't sure how others will interpret your far-out behavior, let their overall attitude toward you dictate your verbal and nonverbal actions.